And one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Zai playing me.
7 yards on the
Who
pick
can
there,
beat Zai?
with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line
Oh,
coach's
what the
dream,
fuck?
wasn't it? Guys picked up all their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Yeah.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive
Yes, I
script,
do,
you go
Frank.
through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackle
this
for a
game.
2-yard loss in the backfield.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
On second down now.
Man, this nigga ain't even block
Get it
nobody.
inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Preston Smith on the tackle. It's a
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay, and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
McManus lining up for the extra point.
The underdog here showing no fear. Great opening drive.
Now, we weren't in the locker room for the pregame speech, but I will guarantee you, somewhere along the way, the head coach said, let's just grab a big stick and smack them with it and let them know we're going to be here today. They may be the team that's supposed to be superior, but we're not backing down to anyone.
And on the road, no less, setting the tone. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. All at the 20.
That nigga lying.
2nd and 11. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. He's obviously a bit of a...
Go ahead, Zai. I'm ready.
Shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. It's Shepard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Aaron Jones.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
What is y'all doing?
He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And it's caught. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he knocks it through.
That ties the game at 7. Mason Crosby to kick.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. KJ Hamler returning it. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's home.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
At the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1.
7-7.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people.
He's got it at the 15. And he's going to get this down inside of Green Bay's 15-yard line. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook. And that's when they hit up with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back, trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
What past that 1st down mark?
12-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
Gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the 1st down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. They'll run it. Freeman. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
For the extra point.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About Set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going.
Damn, I moved right off that nigga way.
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Brought down by Bryce Callahan.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 41, Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
They mad because they killed that bull.
First down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 45-yard line.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last.
30 of them got fucked up yesterday.
They ran one of them over.
Yeah, a lady. Yeah, they ran a lady over.
He's got the first down here inside the 30 and all the way down to the 25-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So
Cop lives matter much.
A bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs. That's a pretty good recipe for success.
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and
The fuck?
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure
See, that's one thing you got to stop doing, Dave. Dave, you got to stop doing that, Dave. You can't keep doing that. You can't talk trash to somebody, but you can't talk trash to somebody that beat you.
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there.
I understand what you're saying. Listen. I understand what you're saying, but you can't ride nobody coattail.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Block off of play action. And the Packers got nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. Locke working out of the gun. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. From midfield, here's Locke. He'll let this go deep for Sutton.
Come on, man. That's the one thing they need to fix on this joint, yo. But that shit be nutty. You got a nigga beat and you throw the bomb and this shit fall right in front of you, man. Come on.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Look at that shit. I got him beat.
Offense ready to get their next drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin.
That's what I don't understand. You can overthrow the man when he wide the fuck open, but you throw it slightly under fucking thrown when he's beating somebody.
First, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. First carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's caught by Adams. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route.
Plenty of room in the middle of that field is always open. And people supposed to be there.
Really good pickup.
Now a first down carry by Jones. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Look, they just be letting the nigga run right past him.
On the left side.
You on the nigga. Why is you leaving him?
A gain of 28 yards there and give him a
Cavs
first
do
down.
that same shit.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 25-yard
This passing
line.
play where the man come from over there
Jones.
and my man just
They
let
take
him go.
Down, losing yardage back at the 27.
And he be wide the fuck open
2
over there.
yards
Like,
the
how?
loss,
I
2nd
don't
and
get it.
12.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle.
My man be running with him and then he just stops.
Tackle right there. He just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Looking for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything.
Look at that shit. Wide the fuck open back there.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
They're just standing there watching this shit.
Devontae Adams, 27
Look at that shit.
yards. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Now Crosby for the point after.
Fuck is they just watching that shit for?
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Fuck is y'all back there for if y'all just gonna stand there? I don't get this shit.
17. Broncos 13.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in Q3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
No, Frank, I do. Them motherfuckers just be standing there.
To give themselves some momentum.
I click on him. Listen, when I click on him, he just stood there. He just stood there. On that last play, he just got a touchdown. My man just stood there.
Lock gonna hand it off here to Gordon.
He got 2 catches like that. He got 2 catches like that.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
You know, I clicks on all my men when the ball go in the air.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
At the 47-yard line.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
I love it when you back up like that, Zach.
He looked like one of those guys.
Oh, come on.
Picked off by Darnell Savage. And fighting down inside.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Come on, man.
And they will score.
Come on, man.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see?
Come the fuck on with the bullshit.
Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great.
I guess it's my day to get the bullshit games today. I guess that's what it is.
Take it all the way to the house.
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
It still ain't worse than Frank.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
That was worse right there.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start.
It worked out for Frank, my man.
They gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary in that last possession, though.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Shotgun snap to Lock. Packer pressure, and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny
They not
Clark
holding
as he
block
gets home for
nothing,
the sack.
man. Like they playing like
Great
shit
job
right now.
defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
I got down there too early.
46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were.
Where was he going? Like, you seen that?
Protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively,
Fuck was he going at?
starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get loaded in those guys on offense and find a way to run through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier
He got
said than
76
done.
rushing
But they've
yards.
gotta
That should
try
never
something,
happen.
because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
It's a gain of 3. Brings
You heard
up
what I said. I ain't
third
stutter.
and 6.
Throwing is Rodgers.
I said it. Look at this shit here.
He'll find Taylor. That's complete.
Don't nobody run on me.
But not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Fuck no. Don't nobody run on me, show.
On first down, it's Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle.
Green Bay
No, he broke
Wisconsin is the
two
spot
big
for
Jones. That's how he got them
inside
yards.
Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
No, he just got away from me. He ran to the outside.
They'll go again to Jones.
Get the fuck out of here. Yo, come on, man. Yo, they got to stop with the bullshit. They got to stop with the bullshit.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're
Yeah, Frank.
right now.
Yeah, Frank.
It's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great.
He went behind his teammates.
Mine is what he's doing.
He went behind his teammates, Frank, and juked all the way to the outside. All my men dived the other way.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this.
I don't know what's going on with you today, brother.
He's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Lock to throw on 2nd down. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack.
What was that? My man didn't even go for the ball.
And incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more.
I don't know. Look, I don't know what the fuck going on out here, yo. This shit is nutty right now.
You know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield,
and my controller ain't old enough, and so I don't know how it's my controller.
I had a proper play call, but how about the guys that just stopped it? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down.
Look, this nigga got 146 rushing yards on him.
That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Frank, get your corny ass out of here before I put you to sleep with your son.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up.
Because you know how our game went.
At the 23-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
Now, time you did something wrong. Shit.
To the challenge. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere.
No, man, it's fucking crazy.
A 37-yard attempt.
The kick by Crosby is good.
I'm glad we ain't playing for no money.
3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So it's 3 more points.
I be done broke my fucking TV.
Even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
5-yard line. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Locks throw caught by Sutton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Complete to
23 yards, the final tally. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. quarterback looks to throw it again. He's got his big tight end, Fant. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating it. And he's got his tight end, Fant. Touchdown, Broncos.
Noah Fant.
Noah Fant, 27 yards. And the Broncos cut into that lead.
Why are you hanging like that?
That's a beautiful ball right there.
What's the name of the button?
Tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful.
That's cool, Frank. I got fucked on 2 games with no Vaseline.
Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Rodgers throwing here. The left side throw complete to Adams. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. On 3rd down, Rodgers. And it's incomplete.
Now they want to get pressure on them.
But now this game is over. So it's
all right, Charles, I gotta get
a
on.
Green Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at
34-21.
obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.